Okay, question 2. Solve this equation, find x. So this is what I call a difficult familiar question. So it's not even that difficult, but it's certainly not easy, but it's familiar. We've seen this before. Now we've seen this kind of question many times. So I have cos squared x, I have a cos x, I have a sin x. Hopefully you can see this. There's kind of like a hidden quadratic here. So really, I need to either change the sine into a cos or the cos into the sine. Now we know from our formula booklet that cos squared x plus sine squared x equals 1. So as soon as I see this, I think, all right, let's just change cos squared x into 1 minus sine squared x. So cos squared x equals 1 minus sine squared x. So this becomes 2 times 1 minus sine squared x, 2 times 1 minus sine squared x, plus 5 sine x equals 4. Multiply out the bracket. 2 minus 2 sine squared x plus 5 sine x equals 4. I'm actually going to add these to this side here, so I'm going to get, just because I have a negative 2 sine squared here, so I'm going to have 2 sine squared x minus 5 sine x, and then plus 4 minus 2 is plus 2 equals 0. Just check, make sure that you know how I've done that. Now I can factorize, or if you want, you can say choose some variable like y, let y equal sine x. So this is actually the quadratic, 2y squared minus 5y plus 2 equals 0. This factorizes 2y times y, and this has to be 2 and 1, but the 2 is going to be here and the 1 is going to be here, and they're both going to be minus. This way I get my minus 4y, minus y gives me my minus 5y, and minus 1 times minus 2 equals 2. Hopefully guys, you're good, or you can do factorizing quadratics at this stage. This equals 0. Therefore 2y minus 1 equals 0, or y equals 2. 2y equals 1, y equals a half, or, well, we've done it, y equals 2. But sine x, so therefore sine x equals a half, or sine x equals 2, but sine x cannot equal 2. So sine x equals 2. Hang on. Sine x equals 2. You could just cross that out to show you, the examiner, you know what you're doing, or write no solution here like this, no solution. So it has to be this one, sine x equals 2. So I'm going to go over here, sine x equals a half. So sine x equals a half. What's the inverse sine of a half? In radians, again guys, hopefully you know this, it is pi over 6. So then x equals, I'm going to draw my cast diagram like this, C-A-S-T. Sine x equals a half, so it's positive, so it has to be in here and here. He says between 0 and 2 pi, so it's going to be this one here and this one here. This is pi over 6, so x equals pi over 6. Or this one, which is pi minus pi over 6, which is 5 pi over 6. And that's it. If you want to check your answers, sub them back in here and you'll see that the equation is satisfied. Okay, that is question 2. If you want to circle these, you can.